So boy, don't we have something installed for you today. What's better than one replica? Two. Stay tuned to find out. So I get asked a lot, what do I actually use to clean my car? I don't do an awful lot, to be honest. I buzz it off with some water through a Catcher K4, apply some snow foam normally, and then I tend to, it's not here, it's in the boot, I use Auto Glim Rapid Detailer Ceramic Spray. And do you know what? I use a drying towel on it from Halfords, and that is it. It lasts and it looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, my car hasn't been used in a while. Well, it has, but it's been absolutely stinking. I suppose it's not been cleaned in a while. But we can't go up and meet this guy and have a car looking like a nail now, can we? Absolutely unbelievable. So you guessed it. Just dry the car with a cleaning towel, and even though the sun's out, there's a rainbow right there, and it is chucking it down. So what a waste. Also, if you haven't had a chance yet to watch the last video, go and take a look. It's all come through events of my lovely new, now wet rocker cover. Well, Campbell cover. Absolutely lovely. But yeah, that's soaking through the vent. So maybe I have to polish that back up. I'm still waiting for the original bolts I need to go and get. But yeah, chuck some oil and we will get to the location. Also, when I come home from work today, you know I big up for Welsh Ford all the time. This was on my doorstep. So thanks Alex, and thanks to everybody on the team of Welsh Ford. I won this in a free raffle at Cars in the Castle. Again, go back and have a look at the videos. But yeah, I wonder what you're going to do with this, but it's pretty cool, huh? So we're just heading up to the tunnels in Newport, everybody, as you can hear. Standard, you've got to do it when you go through tunnels. But we've got to keep under 50, of course. So yeah, we're about 30 minutes away from the destination right now. We're going to meet Danny. I'll give you a bit of a hint. He's got an Escort GTI.
50 mile per hour speed limit camera ahead.
Yeah,
please watch your
speed.
Up so
far,
50 mile per hour speed limit camera ahead.
£5 for the tank up. Don't take a great deal. How do you find your Escorts on fuel, guys, after you got a Mac and stuff? Anyhow, I was getting a bit of a splutter in. I was like, oh no. But if you look back at the start of the video, when I cleaned the car, I power washed and the water coming through the vents, I realised. So when I first done the engine conversion, I drove it around for a bit without the coil pack cover, and water got in the coil packs. After 10 minutes of the driving, the splutter in the air station went and it's back to full boost. So yeah, I think what I need to do is make myself a gasket for the new cover, or use a bit of sealer or something, because I can't be dealing with that every time. But anyhow, we're nearly there, and I'll see you at the location. Okay, so we're at the location. How beautiful is that? So I'm with Danny now, and Danny's just bringing his car down. As you can see up there, we got the two Escorts. One being a Mark 5, one being a Mark 6, a GTI and an RS 2000. So just quickly turn you around. Check that number plate out. Diamond white. Welcome back everybody. As I told you on the way up, I've come up to meet Danny and his Ford Escort Mark 6 Escort GTI. So it's not your everyday GTI, is it? Something different about this, I'm not sure if you've noticed. Just take a look at it. It's a Mark 6 running an Escort Cosworth replica body kit made out of fiberglass. Lovely looking car. You would have seen it in one of my past videos back last year or the year before up in Castle Coombe. There's a regular car on the scene up there, but it's been transformed, and it's only on the first part of this journey. So if you look at it, Danny's gone away and he's cut this suspension in half. He's cut 3 coils off. I'm lying. Tell us about the car, Dan.
No, it's not. It's fully bagged. It's not on cut spring.
Do you get that often?
A lot of people ask me, "Oh, how'd you get that in here?" It's like, it goes up, mate. Nah, it's on fully bagged suspension. It's all off of the Golf Mark 5, so yeah, it took a bit to fit, but it does fit eventually. But yeah, no, it's fully bagged and up and down and all that. Drives like a new car, really.
Mark 5 Golf GTI. No, Mark 5 Golf. Is it off GTI or normal one? No.
I think it's just any platform off there.
So off a Mark 5 Golf and it's sitting on a Mark 6 Escort. That's completely bespoke, isn't it? I spoke to Danny before we came up here for the last week or two. I seen the car online, he'd seen mine, and we started chatting. I said, look, let's do this video. Dan was a bit sceptical about it. He's like, look, the car's not where it should be yet. I still think it's fantastic, and the footprint is on the internet because this car is on a journey. And this time, well, probably next time we see it at a car show, it's going to be really, really different. So, as we said, it's 1.8 GTI, running something like 122 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in about 9 seconds if I get my facts right. Might be a little bit wrong. I haven't got my dialogue on my sheet. Danny said it took about half an hour to get to 70 coming over Severn Bridge.
Yeah, right now it's about 50 brake horsepower, I'd say, yeah. That's...
About 50 brake horsepower with a ton of fiberglass and an air tank in the boot. But no, I let Danny tell you a bit more about what's happening with the engine.
Yeah, so this one will be the same as the Fiesta I've got. It'll be an ST180 conversion, turbo. We're trying to get 300 horsepower out of that one, but yeah, this one's just going to be a nice driver. It doesn't need to be fast, it wants a track car obviously. But yeah, this will just be a nice modern driving car, let's say. But it looks old, that's what I want.
Yeah, well, it's a good looking car, guys, do you know what I mean? And we spoke earlier off camera a bit around the boot and stuff, because he's still running a Mark 6 modified boot. But Danny's not going for a Cossie replica, he just likes the looks of it, he likes the modification to the car. And that's what it's about, he's personalised it. I've only ever seen one Escort like this, which was an original Cosworth, which is Jason GTI's. He's just done a really good series 1 RS turbo and splits as well too. I put a picture of Jason's car up. But yeah, when I seen this, I thought straight away, he's on that kind of level. With that being a 4-wheel drive setup, it's completely different. So Danny's had nobody to go to other than himself and his friends to work a fab this together. I'll put up some pictures and share it with you guys, just so you can see the work that's gone into it and involved. But he hasn't won it, he hasn't literally just stuck it together. The work is quality and it's second to none. So I might be saying it's a really good job.
Yeah, no, thank you, mate.
Yeah, it's good, but you definitely see this car on the scene. He just done, is it plus 4.4, is it?
Yeah, I've just done plus 4.4 at the 5 Series Supercars. That's the first show this year.
Yeah. How did it go down?
Yeah, no, it went alright. Obviously it's not nowhere near what they are, but it shows me I need a set of splits or something like that now, and I definitely need to get the front a little bit lower.
Yeah, we spoke off camera. Look, Danny's got some really good aspirations in this car. He's got a real good agenda he wants to get done, and I don't want to spoil it and tell you guys about it too much. But yeah, you will see it next year in loads of shows. You'll see it, well, you'll see it zooming past you with an ST180 running 300 brake, hopefully. You'll see it even lower on the front. Maybe cut some more coils off. But yeah, in terms of the actual suspension, so we spoke about the front is running Mark 5 Golf BC coilovers, and you've modified them then, haven't you, for the bag
yeah,
itself?
so obviously you've got the BC coilover, the bag sleeve over there, because it needs to be narrow on these, you can't run a wide one. And then the part that goes in the hub, obviously we had to machine it to the Ford size over the Golf, which I think is 55mm. These are like 46. So yeah, it had to be machined down, had to be strengthened obviously, because we took some out of it, so now it's solid all the way through instead of being a hollow tube. So the top mounts fit, you just got to sort of tweak a few things, but I mean, yeah, generally that is the standard top mount on there.
Nice. So what made you go for the Mark 6 Escort? Was it always a Cosworth replica or a Ford one? Or?
Yeah, I've always wanted a RS 500 Sierra. I ain't gonna fall with them now. I got our kids in the house, so. But yeah, no. Next best thing for me is an Escort. I've always wanted one, and I am a Ford guy. I had my Jap stuff, but I didn't like it. I had my Fords. I'd rather have my Fords. So yeah, this is the next
in my last, back about 4 or 5 videos when I went to Carmarthen Showground. I'm terrible, my memory's horrific short term. I was talking about this in the car on the way up to Chelsea. Yeah, in Carmarthen Showground in Cruise Culture, Wales. There's a clip of me, and I'm like, look how deep this lip is on this wheel. Well, they were custom 3-piece wheels as well, but you had done. And I didn't know at the time, but that was Danny's car. And that's a really cool car, which is down South Wales, and you hadn't seen the car since it's opened. So yeah, it's a real small world. So, yeah.
Glad to see that one still going around, but yeah, never seen the going of that one.
Happy days. Okay, so we've had to stop filming at the moment because Mr. Motivator has turned up. Currently he's doing his cardio, so I hope you don't mind. We're just going to have a little bit of a fitness jiggle in the video, okay? You're not going to see me and Danny doing the same kind of stuff though. But yeah, I'll let him finish doing what he's doing and we get back to the video. So the tank in here is off a...
This is this tank, but it was painted on this Mark 6 Fiesta because it was the kit that I tried to fit first of all. So yeah, all the stuff in the back and that has come off from the Mark 6 Fiesta. None of the back's fitted, so that's what we sold them on.
So there we are. So we got Mark 5 golf bags, we've got Mark 6 tank and yeah, lift system, yeah? And earlier you might have seen as well on his video in it, Danny controls this all off his phone as well. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, all part of the lift stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had it when I bought it until someone told me about it.
So that's pretty cool. So what is it, like a Bluetooth connectivity?
Yeah, it's just an app on your phone. My mate literally messaged me and was like, you do know that you can control it on your phone, don't you? I was like, no. And, yeah, so you just literally, whatever's on the screen in there comes straight up on your phone exactly the same.
That's pretty cool. So can you do it when you're actually driving off your phone and the car drops?
Yeah, you can do it all. You literally, whatever that controller does, it just comes straight up on your phone exactly the same. Yeah, if you air this down when he's driving, the front wheels need to bow out slightly, so we try not to do that too much.
I see loads of people like on Instagram do reels and like rollers and like wheels are like at an angle like that and it cambers right out. But that's what I've noticed, your camber and stuff, it's like your wheels are still straight, aren't they?
Yeah, no, this is close to standard spec. If I get a set of splits I really want and I have to add a bit, I'll have to add a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really want to do the whole go through tyres every week and all this. Cause I drive this to the gym and everything. It doesn't sit on the drive for very long in this thing.
Do you get a lot of attention when you like fill up in a fuel station and people like all the oldies like, oh look at this?
This morning I come down, obviously I had to get some fuel and some bloke just tapped me on the back as I was filling out. It was a nice car, but you probably didn't realise it was a fake.
Yeah.
A lot of the general public, unless you know Cossie's like, they just assume it is.
I get it all the time, everywhere I go in my car. And the boys with the real ones, the first thing is that a real one? Is that genuine? And I'm like, what, about as genuine as your Rolex on your arm or those fake Nike trainers from Turkey kind of thing? It doesn't matter, we built for cars and that's what it's about us enjoying them. And look, they clearly like the car because they come over and have a conversation about it. You don't walk up to somebody in the middle of the street and say like, oh, you're a prick, we don't like you, do we? So if the guys come over to compliment, happy days. Well, I can see people are just parking up as well. So the location we're at, I think, is quite a well-known location. If you've seen the video, if you watch the video, and I think other people want to take some photos here. So I'm gonna have to move my car and just go for a little road test in Danny's car to see what it actually drives like. And I want to see what his power is all about. What he's talking about.
Are you running alongside, or are you getting in? It's about the same.
Well, by the sounds of it, I might be walking, but no, I'm gonna have to park a car up because it's blocking the road up there for Coast Guard are coming out. But yeah, I'll see you in Danny's car next.
The front sat like the back.
Yeah, we're going to quickly go for a drive, but just before that, Danny's headed out here on a flat. I think it's like super low, but he's not happy with it. He said it's not low enough. So the next thing is to get closer to the ground. What an absolute cool place this is though. Look, the amount of times we've travelled over this bridge, we've never been underneath it. There we are, so it's been a long time since I sat in an Escort GTI and we've had to wait until the tank fills back up because we wouldn't be able to talk over it because it's quite loud. But yeah, he's right, it's a real smooth ride. We have to ignore the vibrations because we're not filming that for GoPro today. It's better quality this anyway. Damn, it's a clean car in here, mate. It's really nice. It's well looked after. Is that for genuine mileage?
Yeah.
64,000. It's got a really nice wheel. It's like an aftermarket wheel with an RS embossment on the centre, like a genuine one. What you wouldn't have is it's an R-Reg, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, she's an R-Reg, yeah.
See, I've done my history. I knew the car from before because I got a clip of that in my last video.
Yeah, you have.
But yeah, this definitely doesn't feel like a car with like a modified suspension. Don't tell anyone, it drives better than mine. Mine bumps, mine rattles. Excuse me, sir. Mine is 32 years old though, so mine is a J plate. But yeah, it drives smooth, it drives nice. It's no unwanted knocks, is it? No?
No, not at the moment.
No
Nice
noises. It's a little bit firm, but it just feels like a car's running on a set of coilovers, to be honest.
Yeah.
Nice. You want to give it a bit of guts?
That is guts.
And we are going. We're going places. But nah, well, when you said earlier that it was a bit of a nail, I was expecting it to be a lot worse than this.
Wow. I mean, obviously the 100 horsepower whatever it was back in the 90s was different to now.
Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah. You got your 1 litre EcoBoost and stuff now.
Yeah.
3-cylinder engines.
Yeah.
Doing nearly 200 brake with like a map.
Yeah.
My mate I went to bed, he went through like 3 or 4 gearboxes though. You run really good power through it for what it was, in fairness.
I think the problem is that I know that my lorry will outperform this thing in a straight line.
So yeah, so a bit about Dan. So Dan isn't, like I said, a fabricator or a car builder. Dan's actual job is he's like a HGV driver, yeah?
Yeah, it's a lorry driver.
So this is really, really different to obviously the modifying cars and stuff. So is it nice to sit in this after being in a lorry? Or is it nice to get in that big, nice, comfy, bouncy
I was
seat?
gonna say, yeah, I like the air seat, but they don't fit in these, so yeah, if I get one of that in one of these,
Yeah.
put it up to the tank in the back, we'll be well away.
In terms of like modifications for the inside and stuff, do you have any plans?
I would like to change the seats to something, maybe find some more cars as we're buying.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, just keep it tidy.
There's loads of options there. You've got like RS 2000 Vulcan seats, very nice. You can just buy. They are quite expensive right now.
Yeah.
I tell you what I seat types I really do like, and they're flying up in value at the minute. So if you've got a set, don't think now they're worth more money. But I like the Cossie the XR Ricardos.
Yeah.
They look like the CS ones, stuff that come in the Focus RS, and they're a lot cheaper. They're like 300-400 quid or 200 quid a set. Get them retrimmed. I don't know. I got a lot of time for them seats.
Yeah, they are nice. I've looked at a few I don't know if it's MX-5, but like the MX-5 with Porsche tombstones, just something simple like that.
Yeah, I find them quite a thin seat for the MX-5. I've seen people put in Mark 3 Fiestas.
Yeah.
It's quite a simple conversion, isn't it?
The problem is I like to sit as low as possible, so if I could bolt these seats to the floor,
Yeah.
I'd be a lot happier. I just always feel too tall in the cars.
Yeah. Does this have like on mine on the Mark 5 because of seats? Do you have the adjustable on the side to put them up and down?
No, it's got like a little electric
Alright.
switch on the front, which does basically the same, but this is all the way down.
So that's pretty cool, isn't it? Going back to a R-Reg, so is that 98, is it?
Yeah, it's going to be around
So
there.
it's around 98, 99 sort of car. And they've got like electric seats, so you've got electric mirrors, you've got the old Ford 500 RDS Dolby surround sound kind of like tape deck, all standard, which I like all the standard looking here. So you've got manual bloody windows, and this is the thing, so with it being a later car, it looks like a small turbo, because I don't know if you notice on mine, I got square mirrors, I got a different style fuel cap, but Danny's got the flap open cap, and he's got the Fiesta style mirrors which come on the Mark 3.5s, so that's the kind of way to deter the difference on them. But yeah, going back about the kind of big turbo, small turbo and being a Mark 6, so someone's gone to a lot of effort on his car to do a Mark 5 front end conversion as well. But Danny did tell me he's got a little treat installed for next year, which I'm not going to tell you guys about. So when you do see it on a scene, the car's going to look completely different. You might actually not recognise it. You might be like, oh, I've seen one of them on the guy's channel on YouTube. Because it is going places, isn't it?
Yeah, I've only had it 6 months, you got to give me a minute.
Yeah. You're not going to let me down now, because people are going to expect this.
Nah.
But no, it'll be pretty cool. And like you said, you've got all these other things. You've got hook there for the steering wheels. I was thinking it's been 3D printed, is it? Did you do it yourself or?
No, that's for off the old eBay for roll cages.
Nice. But yeah, just look, I think Dan's a bit of a Jap boy at heart. He's trying to bring into the Ford scene.
Yeah.
I'm quite surprised I haven't got one of those like Jesus handles or something, what they call it,
Oh shit handles.
Yeah, like, oh! And I know it's on air, right? And I know obviously looking at your Fiesta, I'll put a picture up of Dan's Fiesta. It's like rally spec, it's like a track car. It's got Texaco livery on it. Do you know what, it's a really, really nice car. And I'm sure I'll see it one day. But with the air suspension and stuff, it drives quite well. Does it handle okay?
Yeah, it does, to be fair. It's not got the power to understeer or anything like that, but
so
yeah.
Are you ever going to aim to get it when it's got the big power engine? Are you going to put a track? Are you going to get around Coombe? Or?
I'm a parade lap at most.
Yeah, I like a parade lap.
Yeah.
You get a nice photo.
Yeah,
It stings you like 20 or 40 quid, whatever does it.
That's what the missus is on Point Corner for.
Yeah, good shout, yeah. I would love to take my Focus out, but the problem being is with the wheels that are on it, they've got like, you hear always jokes online about Ling Long tyres and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're not Ling Longs by the way, but they got like a budget tyre on them. And they spin up and forth, and literally, I'll just go too quick and the car will be facing the wrong direction. So maybe I'd have to put the ST wheels back on. But yeah, 20s ain't ideal for it. But it's a cool car as well, that's quick. So I think that'll be a plan.
Next year is going to be obviously this will be a part until June with what I want to do. So there'll be some track days, so you have to come out in the Fiesta or something.
Oh, definitely. You'll be up in Coombe now?
Yeah, Coombe's a nice close one at home. I like Thruxton, but Coombe's like 2 minutes from my house. So
when you show the car then and stuff, and you go on stands, do you go on with any particular clubs or?
No, I gave up on Coombe this year, to be honest with you. I didn't bother doing much, but yeah, no, I got a few friends like Southwest Modified and stuff like that. They're more than help, like they'll help me along. So cool. Yeah, I was invited to Dave, DP Motorsports.
Yeah.
He did ask me to come to Coombe. I couldn't make it unfortunately, but yeah, no.
He always puts a good stand on, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a legend. So.
We went to Cars in the Castle in Caldecott, did you see that video?
Yeah.
And there's literally a row of 20 Cossies, and they're all his buddies. Yeah. He's rebuilding a few cars. I've seen him do. He's got his goals. I met him years back down in Redline. That's the first time I've ever seen him. Yeah. And I think when I went there, somebody reversed or somebody hit his back bumper. So Dave, if you're watching, I remember that was the first time I met you. I think yourself and Chris were taking the back bumper off and getting in the Redline, get repaired. Everyone was around your car, and he was tamping around the fact that like you couldn't believe somebody hit your bumper. But he's a real cool guy, and he is like a wizard.
Yeah.
He's got massive power. That car's here.
Dave Sam, and he's like a normal bloke to talk to. He's not like big headed. He's got what he's got.
He loves it, he literally loves the fucking right foot.
Yeah.
I think it's on Living Life Fast or something. He's on one of them videos, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he plants a car, and it kind of like twists and squats, and it just fucking goes.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you've got like rollers in the car with him, and he's just grinning and smiling.
He drives it properly, to say the least.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Oh, I love it. No. So yeah, Dave, great car, and catch up with him maybe. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, have a chat about the car, maybe do a bit of a clip on if I see you in the show. I have filmed in loads of my videos. I've never seen him around the actual car. He's always everywhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, happy days. But no, I think for a car, like I said, that Danny's bought 6 months ago, it's come a really long way. It drives super. It does drive really, really nice. It's smooth, it's quiet. It's that kind of car, he said. You can just jump in and you can go out then. You can enjoy it. You can go to the gym. Take kids up. Do you take kids up in the car?
Yeah, to be honest with you, that is the exact reason I sold my Skyline.
Yeah.
I had a roll cage and that in it, and my little one, she's 6 months old now. She couldn't go in it because of the cage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She can come in this, and I do like my Fords more. So yeah, this is just literally cool. So I can take my little in the shows, and she can come out and enjoy it. And then yeah, she'll end up with one of them when I'm brown bread, I'm sure.
Well, I had my first RS Turbo, and I had a dimmer polished show roll cage in the back towards the end.
Yeah.
And being a Fiesta, being a small car, and I took my 2 boys, one of them 16 next week, a week after, and the other's 13, and they're both lanky like me. We drove all the way up to Castle Coombe the year before last, and I think my car came top 20 or top 50, wherever it was, in the selected or chosen cars, which was great.
Yeah.
But they drove all the way up, and they were like this in the back, and they couldn't move, and they had like red marks on them and everything off a cage. So yeah, no matter how good a cage looked, they're just not practical.
Nah, I couldn't even get Lola's seat from between the seats and the cage to get her in the back. So I was like, it's in for me.
Yeah, they say safety first and stuff like that, but it's not really ideal, is it?
No.
Do you mean you don't go fast enough anyways? Like I said, well, doing a bit of a car, Danny drives really sensible and really tidy. So yeah, anyhow, look, if you've got any questions, right, hit me up on comments and stuff like that. I'll put Dan's Instagram on as well. But what is your Instagram, Dan?
Danny M Baker.
Danny M Baker. So have a look. I've had notes on his other cars on there and stuff. But yeah, if you want to reach out and speak to Danny about anything he's done, I'm sure he will share with you. He's not too private like that, you know. Not one of them ones where like, oh, I'm not telling anyone how I've done it. And that's what it's about. That's how we should see it evolves and it grows and stuff, because people learn off each other. Like I get inboxes. I know it sounds really like, you know, but I get like inboxes every, you know, day or two. How do you do this? How do you do a turbo conversion? What manifold do you use? And it's good to see, until I realise, like, I look back on eBay and all the turbos I use are out of stock. Because I have them in my website and there's literal guys that message me. I was like, oh brilliant, that's a great price. And I've always had this one in my basket, and every now and again on eBay, if you have someone in your basket, they give you a discount code and they'll reduce it. But it's not available anymore, it's out of stock.
Oh, savage.
And I've been through 3 turbos on now already, so because it's so small, being a T25, it's constantly spinning.
That's exactly, I had a set of lights for this I've been watching for ages.
Yeah,
they're gone now. Exactly the same thing.
It's nothing worse, and like they're old parts, you can't get them.
No.
But you can buy the core for that turbo online, it's like 40-50 quid.
Oh,
but
really?
yeah, if the concern is though, it's not going to be very well balanced. It'll probably all that work put on to an oil change, and to do it you've got to take like the rad off, take the cooler off. You've got to take the downpipe off together where it goes to a decat, just to get the movement, because it hits the alternator and you've got a damage room. I'd do all that and I'd put it on and I'd be smoking, I'd be like, tamping.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. I thought, do it right once and then hopefully it'll stick.
All that work can be emotional as well, won't it?
Definitely. There you are. Right, so look, I'm going to end the video here, and massive thanks to Danny, and look, I love a car, it's great. I'm going to leave him get home now, obviously, because it's a Sunday. I'll try to get home and get some editing done and stuff like that. Maybe get this up tomorrow. Obviously, I'll watch it first, because I know now I've been uploading videos and I've had screw ups in them. Shit happens, and keep it real. But anyhow, look, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and sub, guys, and cheers for following the journeys. See you later.